Hello and welcome to PRTV. It's often said that when PR budgets are cut, there's a recession looming. But this global recession struck with very little warning. How well is PR equipped to deal with hard times?
It's hard to say whether, in fact, we're weathering the storm or perhaps there's a lag and it's still coming. But I think, articles in the paper over recent weeks have shown that actually PR companies are doing quite well in the current environment. And I think that there are a couple of reasons for that. I think that, number one, PR provides really good bang for buck.
Money is being taken from advertising and being put into public relations. So while our sister agencies in the ad world are beginning to hurt quite a lot, public relations, this is a huge opportunity for us.
And I think it's also important to understand that PR plays a big role in issues management, and issues management is also a consideration in recessionary time.
For an organisation working in the not-for-profit sector, in the community sector specifically like Anglicare, we've got a genuine role to be playing in meeting the needs of people impacted by the global financial crisis. So we find ourselves caught between a rock and a hard place. On the one hand, we're suffering from a reduction in the fundraising income we're able to get, and we're also seeing an increased demand for our services. This obviously brings us both opportunities and challenges. The challenge obviously is to maintain our operations as they are and meet the increased need. But I think the opportunity there too is for us as PR practitioners in that space is to be able to communicate the need and communicate the stories of people who are doing it tough in a way that's going to actually impact government and policymakers and also the broader public.
It's very tough worldwide in the marketplace, and I think there is one thing that organisations should not do and several things they should do in relation to marketing and corporate communication. One thing they shouldn't do, I think, is the slash and burn approach, which is very tempting. We need to cut, so let's slash. When you slash and burn, you cut off things that are core functions and important to your business as well as things that are not. You lose core intellectual property. A more intelligent approach is to do things like use measurement to find out what really counts, what's working best, and get rid of some of the functions by all means, but get rid of the functions that aren't generating a result and focus on doing less, but doing the bits that really, really matter.
I think the approach that Tex 100 is taking globally is to focus on core competency and to really perhaps not be as creative or as opportunistic as perhaps we would have been in good economic times, but to really knuckle down and focus on what we're really good at doing. And I think that's probably an important piece of advice for any company, is just to really focus on core competency.
Look for cost-efficient strategies, and the benefit of online media, wikis, blogs, viral campaigns, is they offer us a lot of very low-cost methods. So maybe it's not a TV campaign, maybe it's an online campaign.
We continue to invest in our people. This business is all about people, so we will do anything not to have to lay people off. And that's actually come from our chief executive, is that we are protecting jobs and we are actively recruiting in the market now.
Part-time, flexible working arrangements, job sharing, and utilising technology. There's absolutely no reason why people can't work from home and dial into conference calls and stay in touch with their bosses through email or Skype or phone. So I think that it's really about being more flexible.
So there is lots of opportunities to often step in and build your brand, take advantage of low-cost opportunities out there if you're a smart organisation.
And a reminder to PRIA members, the newsletter's available now. Just log on to the PRIA website. Now, in our next edition, we take a lot more optimistic look as we gaze into the future and ask the panel to do a little bit of fortune-telling for us, sharing their vision of public relations 5 years from now, 10 years from now. That's the crystal ball in our next edition. Thank you very much for joining us on PRTV, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.